Hey, how's it going? In this video lesson, we're going to discuss what a custom conversion is, when you should use it, and how do you set one up. So let's hop into it because we're going to do that in less than 10 minutes as always. So the first thing that we need to do is you need to hop into your ad account, and from there we're just going to click on the menu up to your top left. Give that a click, and we're going to locate custom conversions, which is under the measure and report header. So I'm going to click on that just to get into the area. So let's take a step back and let you know what a custom conversion is. A custom conversion allows you to track specific actions people take on your website, and then it allows you to optimize, track, and see the results of those specific actions that people have taken. And as a default, Facebook allows you to create up to 40 custom conversions. So let's take a look at like a more practical use of a custom conversion. So on my website, if you look around, there's different areas you can click, which means different things to me. So someone can click on here to watch case studies. They may want to click on one-on-one FB coach and done right. They may want to click on done for you professional Facebook campaign management. And for me, if I'm running ads, knowing exactly where people land on my website is powerful information, because someone that has clicked on this link that takes them to my packages for done for you services let me know that they were interested in this service, so I can connect with them with retargeting ads, and I'm going to speak to them a little bit differently than someone who may have just viewed my blog. I want to be able to segment that traffic that hits my site into specific buckets, and that's what custom conversions allow you to do. Because if you look at the actual pixel that's on this page, you see like the home page has page view. And if I click on Watch Case Study, that also has page view. Custom conversions to kind of offset that. So let me show you exactly how we do that. So let's imagine that I want to create a custom conversion for anyone who viewed a case study, because if someone viewed a case study, I want to reach out to them and ask if they enjoy the case study. So all I need to do is I need to grab the URL here, which I just copy that. And I'm going to go back into the custom conversion section on Ads Manager. And I'm going to click on this button that says create custom conversion. And this is a brand new account. That's why it's red. I just set this account up to show some demonstrations on here. But right here, I'm going to paste in that URL. So that tells it when the URL contains this, I'm going to give it a specific name category. And there's also URL equals, so I could have selected that too, but I prefer to do URL contains just because sometimes this could be HTTP, it could be HTTPS. It just gives you more leniency if you put URL contains. And most times I don't even include the whole URL name. Like I could just put in it includes FB case studies, and that's going to pick it up every time, because when someone hits this site, it's going to end in FB case study. So that's really up to your judgment on what you want to do, but you just want to make sure that a part of the URL that they're always going to see if they hit a specific page is in this URL contains clause. So I can give it a category. So I'm going to call this view content because they viewed a case study. So, and you can pick any one of these. It's just an internal name that you're giving to it, but you want it to make some sense. So like view content seems good because they're viewing my case study. So I'm going to click next, and then you get to give it a name. So I'm just going to call it viewed case studies. There's no conversion value here because I don't know how much it's worth for me to get someone to view my case study, so you can just leave that blank. You can add a description if you have a lot going on. Typically, I don't do that. Like if you really just give yourself a good name, then you can tell what's going on there, but it is optional. If you really have like a lot of custom conversions and you want to give it a little bit more detail, you can add a description. Okay, so you hit create, and then it says you have created the custom conversion view case studies. So now when people hit this exact URL, this audience is going to build up. It says no activity yet because I don't even have this actual pixel on this site because this is a new account, but when it does, this status is going to turn green for you, and you'll eventually, as people start hitting that page, the audience is going to grow. So if 100 people hit it, this should say 100 people, and then you can start retargeting those 100 people. You can start optimizing your ads for people getting to that specific place in your funnel, and you can create a lookalike off of it as well. So it's very powerful stuff, and you should definitely be utilizing custom conversions. So let's imagine I wanted to do a separate one for people that looked at my done for you packages. So in this one, I'm just going to grab a piece of the URL so I can show you another way to do it. So I'm grabbing this done-for-u. It's always consistent. And I'm just going to follow the same thing. I'm going to hit create custom conversion. URL contains done for you. And again, I'm just going to choose a category, and you can name this you can choose whatever you want to. So let's just say I'm going to choose lead, which is really probably not accurate. I could just create view content. Again, it really wouldn't matter, but let's just say I want to call it a lead because they have viewed my done for you service package page. So I'm just going to give a name, hit the create button, and there we go. So I have 2 custom conversions set up now for people that have hit specific points in my website. So I can treat these very differently, and I can optimize for these events as well, since now the custom conversions. So that is the gist of how you want to utilize these custom conversions, especially powerful if you have like a lead gen campaign, or you have a website where people can take multiple actions, because you want to be able to segment your traffic into specific buckets, and you may want to optimize for specific buckets as well, because just having someone hit this home page isn't as powerful as someone hitting this button that says they're interested in my done for you services, or they hit this link saying they want to know more about my coaching, because I can send them specific ads based upon the actions they can take. And with custom conversions, you are able to do that. So hopefully that answers all of your questions about custom conversions, how to use them, and how to create them. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.